Hello, hi, I'm Cryptic Hybrid and this is Dissension. Now, Dissension is an adventure game in which you play a spy who's on an undercover mission in a rival empire. Now, this is a demo version of Dissension. The full release is coming eventually, but we do have a demo out, so we're gonna check it out together. This is Dissension from Disguised Games. So you boys failed in the final hurdle, huh? So what happened? What do you think, anyway? Everyone ran off as fast as greased lightning. Had to dump the goods. And our lad? What became of him? These guys are suspicious, right? Unloading stuff in the middle of the night. I expected you underground people to have sent someone with more than a rock for a head. He couldn't be that bad. The good-for-nothing lad of yours messed up pretty much everything. I tried to drag him into hiding, but the idiot didn't know better than to make a dash for the shards. And they yanked him in right away. It was the last thing I saw before I jumped out of the window into the channel and made a swim for it. Thought I'd freeze my guts off. No idea what happened to that half-wit after that. Huh, you could have at least grabbed the stuff. We paid for those shards, you know, did we not? They're supposed to have an accent, I guess, these guys. Whatever, it's fine. It was my neck on the stake, you know that? Would have ridden a three-legged mare for rubbing shoulders with a Tyrannian, I guess. Fair enough. Hacks could have cut you any slack here either. Wouldn't have. Jesus. Okay, the writing could be tweaked a little bit. Wonder how he made it out though. I doubt he did. At best your lad's rotting in some dungeon or sweating his guts out under the Imperial lash. Nay, no ways. I saw him in the Serpent the other day. He didn't look too well, but would have, eh? He must be one lucky bastard then. That's it. That's the last of them. Yeah, come on up. You suspicious dude. That's much less stuff than usual. Are you dealing with someone else? I wish I were. Supplies are a mess with that nosy prick sticking in the royal castle. Don't you ever get me started on that one. Captain? Ah, my passenger. Greetings. Who's that? The lass in need of a clear passage to Midrock. I was just about to tell you. Greetings. We're having a good thing here and now you're bringing your people in? What's next? An army will march out of your cabin? Come on. Just help her get to the town and we'll even up. I don't mean any trouble. Why don't you just go to your cabin, love, and then sail back to your empire? Can't do so, I'm afraid. Eh? What do you mean, you can't do so? Are you saying you ain't got no money to pay the good captain for getting you back home? Have you seen those gates over there? What else should we build here to stop your kind from lurking around? It's never bothered you before. I'm telling you, there's no way for me to go back. Oh, there ain't no way for you into Ternia either. Ternia? I'm gonna say Ternia. Screw it. What do you think to do with her, Cap? You must have taken your money by now. Why not just throw the girl overboard? Throw her out and be dealt with. So, what do you say, old salt? I mean, I hope he doesn't throw her off the boat. Birds of a feather flock together, huh? You there. What was that I can't go back thing about anyway? Back home, I'd be lucky if they threw me overboard with a choke pear in my throat. Huh? And what could you possibly do to earn such an honor? Killed someone? Helped someone. A runaway Turnian slave. I tried to get her home. And where might that slave be now? She's dead. Thought as much. Some tough luck for you then, ain't it? Help one of ours, huh? And what would you do that? Why would you do that for, huh? You imps, I guess it's short for Imperials, are known for being a kind lot. We aren't all the same. And I don't regret. Fine, you can take the boat. Though she's a wreck and has done with her roots for good years now, you'll have to handle her right. Or you teach your bairns to swim before you teach them to walk, so you should be fine. If not, well, at least it wouldn't be a choke bear, huh? Yeah, he doesn't care if she drowns or not. Thank you. Yeah. But I want the half of what she paid you, old salt. Well, that's not exactly fair, is it? You swindler. A quarter. A third. And a bottle of that fine gooseberry wine of yours, my friend. Sheerness wrath. What a rascal you are. Fine. Yeah, you can keep scolding me all you want as long as I get my coins. So, now, Antoine, will we get you to Midrock? There's a wormhole to smuggle stuff in. It's too dark to see it from here, but trust me, it's there. There you'll find a door that will lead you right to the city. Got it. I'm looking for the Sinking Serpent Inn. There I'm to meet with some people who may help me. That old watering hole is just outside the city walls. Well then, in the wormhole, don't take any turns. Just hit the trail, hit the trail, I guess, and follow the smell of booze. Now get going before I change my mind. Thank you. Farewell, Captain. Fair winds, lass. Alright, Andy to move, master interacts. Okay. I'll go back. I wish I didn't have to use the services of those criminals. What can you do though, huh? You have to smuggle yourself in. Well, that was unexpected, but I'm glad the sob story worked. Ooh, of course she lied. I wouldn't want to run into troubles before even stepping ashore. I don't feel like swimming in the cold water either. Smooth. Okay, those are the gates, I guess. And that's some sort of tower? Lighthouse, maybe? Come on, row your boat, spy. Hey, we're here. This must be the path to Midrock. The Sinking Serpent is outside the city walls. These tunnels must be leading directly to it. Not this way. Oh, because I'm not getting into the city yet. When the crystal icon appears near the character, an action or reaction is required. Okay. Oh, what? What happened? Just something fall from... This place is falling apart. Ooh. Nice. We got a satchel, a knife. Well, a dagger. Not really sure what... Oh, these are for lock picking. You read? It was a quiet night in Midrock, a small fishing village on the land of Lord Headway. While the village was lying dormant, nobody noticed the Imperial ships moored noiselessly up the shore. It was only when the invaders landed and began their journey through the land of the Headways, raiding and pillaging, taking everything of value as they moved to the city of Castra, did the residents learn about the danger and hurry to send a dispatch to their lord. As Lord Headway, I guess it's Headway, right? Headway? I guess it's Headway, right? Because it's Headway, yeah. Headway had received the news. A messenger was immediately sent to Castra as to warn the king. In the meanwhile, the word was sent across the nearby villages, instead summoning all the able-bodied men and women willing to defend their land. Although that was a time of great suffering and loss, the number of forces Lord Headways managed to rally was not great, since there were only 3 dozen to answer his call. Wow. At the same time, King Earless, I guess, urgently gathered all the troops at his disposal and ordered all the lords, ladies, and fort commanders to send their soldiers to Midrock in an attempt to restrain the treacherous invasion, or, if possible, even repel it completely. The king's hopes, however, were not destined to come true. The Imperials successfully gained a foothold in the land of the Headways. The defenders fought bravely, and a great many of the Imperials were slain, as each Tyrranian warrior was worth a dozen of enemy soldiers, and it did not take too long for the royal army to push the invasion forces back to shore. Soon, however, it became clear that the invaders did not intend to surrender, and the initial victories were soon turned into a stalemate. The rapid counterattack of the Imperial army instantly led to an onslaught. Let's see. After seeing his army at the brink of destruction and decimation, King Earless decided on retreating his forces to the capital. The reason as to why the kingdom of Ternia was so easily overtaken on the battlefield and forced to retreat and seek refuge in the capital lies in the depths of history. Although the relationship of the kingdom of Ternia and the Ontorian Empire were never trustful or at the very least mutually beneficial, the peace treaty signed many years ago between Emperor Darren of Far had considered himself to have every right to pay no heed to his predecessor's promises. Verily I say unto you that a decision to raid a peaceful fishing village without even thinking of the honest declaration of war could have no other explanation other than the low and vile nature of the empire and its sons and daughters. Upon his retreating, King Earless ordered that the city of Castra be fortified and prepared for the imminent enemy attack. He knew that the only way to win was to defend the city long enough for the rest of his army was soon to arrive. Still, as the Imperial invaders were advancing swiftly, it appeared that no less than a miracle or divine intervention would be needed for the royal army to march to the battlefield on time. However, Lord Lael Headway, the master of Heatstone, invaded by the Imperial army, remained eager to defend his land and estate after having sent the message to the crown. He was not able to welcome the king, though, for the connection with him was lost. Therefore, mighty Lord Headway was soon considered dead or held in captivity. Fortunately for all the good people of the realm, Lord Headway did not suffer such a pitiful fate. After helping the villagers plundered and pillaged by the Imperial forces, which of course were mere raiding parties, Lord Headway and what remained of his loyal troops took refuge in a nearby forest. But instead of hiding and seeking his way to somewhere safe, these brave people chose to stay in their land and fight the Imperial invaders. However, what could a handful of people, and there were no more than 3 dozen of them, what could a handful of people possibly do against well-armed and well-trained soldiers? It appears that their valor and willingness to make sacrifices so as to protect their homeland, let alone an excellent knowledge of the terrain, was able to work wonders. In a fortnight to come, Lord Headway ordered his people to block roads, hew trees over the path of the pursuers, as well as to poison ponds and wells in their way with the resin of veer, a poisonous tree found in the woods. In their resolve to repel that vile attack, the Lords' troops began to burn down abandoned villages so that there would be nothing left for the invaders to loot. Yet, as it turned out to be, neither by a miracle nor by a divine intervention, but by the actions of Lord Headway and his brave men and women was the Imperial army hindered and detained long enough for the main forces of the realm to arrive. Oh. Deprived of its numerical superiority, the Imperial army was forced to retreat back to Farside Sea. Despite many fell there. Despite the many fallen, that's kind of weird. In the battle, the kingdom of Tyrnia emerged victorious, and soon the petty remnants of what was once the mighty and proud Imperial army fled back to the Ontorian Empire. To prevent the realm from future invasions and honor the heroism of Lord Lael Headway, as well as the memory of those who fell on the Battle of Midrock, it was therefore decided to build a fort and call it Fort Sacrifice, at the very place the invasion began and was stopped. In 3 years after the invasion, a magnificent fort and the city of Midrock were built on the site of the ruined fishing village under the guidance of King Aerolus' most trusted and skilled craftsman. King Aerolus himself attended the construction and ordered that the most powerful shards were delivered to use to speed up the construction of the walls stretching over the gulf between the cliffs. The great gates of the most durable steel had become the heart of the fort. These gates are now locked, and they will remain so as to ensure the security of the realm and to remind our enemies of their defeat. And that was a little bit of history. Alright. A little bit of history about the... Oh, we have to go here? Yes? Yeah. Now we know why there are huge gates. And Midrock. Is this a door? Locked. Wait. I can lockpick. Alright, hold D to apply pressure to the knife. Use the WNS to switch between pins. Okay. Wait. Okay, that's one. There we go. Back in the rain. It doesn't look like a tavern to me. No. Just some stables, I guess. Okay. Excuse me, my lady. Are you not, Lady Iron? Lord Headway, I presume? Please, just Lane. Oh, the hero of Midrock. I expected us to meet inside. Aye, but I suddenly realized it was, a little too crowded there. If you let me get the horses ready, my lady. Very well. I mean, if Lord Headway is expecting us, she must be quite important. More than just a mere spy. Is he waiting for? Oh yeah, he does wait for me, okay. Have you been to Tyrnia before, my lady? You sound so natural that I can't recognize any trace of an accent. Thank you, Lord Headway. You have nothing to worry about. I'm well prepared. I didn't mean but that is good. Yes, that's good. Is he scared of me? If you watch out for those half-dead roots all over the road, m'lady. I bet there's nothing out there as ghastly as this forest. It stretches out as far as the eye can see. The trees seem intimidating and, well, they used to get me a good scare when I was a bairn. A baby, just a baby. Hard to imagine that it hasn't always been like this. It hasn't always been like this. Some horses don't even enter the woodlands. But my girls are brave. Aren't you, Cinder? Yeah. He's just a senile old man now, talking to horses. My lord, have you received a letter from me? Aye, it's been delivered some time ago. I left it back in Heatstone. Thought it might be unsafe to take it with me. We're almost there, though. The estate is right behind those shambles. What's wrong, Cinder? Cinder. Just a moment, please, my lady. Ah, this bloody road. She's got a stone in her horseshoe. If you will give me some time. Hold still, girl. It won't hurt a bit. Is the village abandoned like this ever since? Aye. There's some places in the west, to the west from here, where they haven't been damaged so badly, but this village, well, it's... Don't you twitch now, girl. Anyway, folks have tried to return a few times, cut and burn the vines, but those bloody things just kept growing back. These lands were done ill turn indeed. There you are. Just hold on until we made it home, Cinder. I've been told that with some luck my boys' bairns may see the first shoot sprouts here one day. If your folks aren't planning a new invasion anytime soon, that is. Otherwise, this piece of land... I mean... I meant no of... Silence. Have you heard it? What? I can't see any windows, so there's only one way inside. Well, yeah, there's some tapping. What are... Let me help you. It won't open. Must have been stuck. If I may ask what happened? Someone was in there listening. Not a chance. I mean, at this time and place? Could it be that you made a... Will you just keep pushing the door, please? Shut up and push. There we go. Damn, it is darker than Hellion Spit. I'll fetch us some light. Don't leave the horse without a light. It's gonna get scared. Oh my, it didn't look like there were so many of those bloody vines in there while I was standing outside. Shush. What the? Oh, there you are. No eavesdropper, just this guy. Poor beastie you are. Could we, Just give me a moment. Hold the light. I should cut this poor thing loose. Oh, use our dagger. Don't move. It's in your best interests. Oh, it's Bambi. Where's your mommy? There we go. Just sit still. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. One more, come on. Shh, you're okay, you're okay. You're okay. There we go. You're free. Let's get going. Aye. I mean, it's late. Probably soaking wet. That's some lucky beastie, ain't it? I wouldn't even... Lord Heatway, if I had been right and there had been a person in there, I would have had to kill them and on the very spot for what they could have heard. For both our sakes, please be more attentive to what and where you say, even if you're joking. My apologies, Let's just continue on our way now. My lord? Sure. Very interesting dynamic between the two. Dynamic. Maybe he's not scared. Maybe he's like... I don't know. Cautious? Rowan, you little bleeder. Come over here. And make sure you grab something. It rains pitchforks over here. Yes, my lord. Welcome back. Cinder has a stone on her left shoe. Check on her. Aye, right away, my lord. I've plucked it out though, so it can wait until the morning. Yes, my lord. Top of the evening, my lady. Thank you. Lady Iron, if you will follow me. Yes, let's get out of the rain already, Jesus. Maybe we can get somewhere where it's not as... Okay, it's still dark. There's a room prepared for you upstairs. Master Lionel, is that you? Aye, Bertha, that is me. Is everything alright? What are you doing awake in the dead of the night? Oh, forgive me, my lord. Old Bertha hasn't realized we're having a guest. Yes, speaking of guests, Bertha, I would like you to meet Lady Iron. Lady Iron is, she's, Alan's daughter. Alan? 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 I guess it's Alan? Alan? Greetings. Alan? Oh. Oh, where are my manners? It's a pleasure to meet you, young lady. I didn't know that Lady, Alan... But she had. She had indeed. I hope Yancy didn't cause you much trouble? Nothing for you to worry about, my lord. Oh my, just look at you. You're both soaked to the bone. Right, please show Lady Iron to the guest room. With pleasure, my lord. You must be worn with the road, niece, so have a good rest. Oh, niece? Okay, so they're related. We shall talk tomorrow if you join me for breakfast. Thank you, uncle. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so they're family. Still a weird relationship. Oh, that was so unexpected. What a wonderful, wonderful news. Let me have a good look at you, my dearest young lady. You're a true beauty indeed, just like Lady Allen was. Such lovely blue eyes you've got there. You must have taken them from your father. I've never got to meet him though, to tell you the truth. You know, your mother had to keep it a secret. So bold she was. ever since she was a bear. That's my Alan. Master Yancy reminds me of her so much. My dear poor girl, may the gods watch over her righteous soul. My apologies, my lady. Do you happen to be a follower of that new religion? I didn't mean to be rude. No, I'm not. Master Lionel has developed a sudden interest in it lately. But if someone asked me, I'd say that we've always worshipped our gods and they don't deserve much a backslide. Deserve such a backslide. Oh, I'm terribly sorry for bothering you with my silly chatter, milady. You must be tired after the road. Let's get you to a nice warm bed and dry those clothes of yours before you're down with the fever. This is your room, milady. If only I had found out about your arrival earlier, I would have prepared silk sheets then. Oh, what a pity. Let me know if there's anything you need, milady. Oh, the room is dark, so you will surely need a candle. Fortunately, I've got one to spare. Please, take it. Thank you. Good night. Good night, Lady Iron. Well, I didn't expect much of a friendly welcome. Now, where's that letter? Forced sacrifice, of course. Quite proud of themselves, aren't they? Nothing. And it seems like there's been mice in here. Ew. Only some worn clothing and no trace of the letter. Okay, this isn't good. Why do they even have to hang it over the bed? I can't sleep just yet. It's empty. Someone's at the door. Someone trying to kill me already? No, just a boy. Hi. What are you doing? I brought you a letter. The door was locked and I'm Yancy. And you? It was opened and sealed again. How did you know that? Care to explain why you stole my letter? I didn't steal anything. That's what they call it when you take things that don't belong to you. I just wanted to know what all the fuss was all about. And Bertha wouldn't let me come in here. There isn't even... you don't have to be mad about it. Can you really make anything out of it? It's none of your concern, kid. But... Yancy, what are you... Why are you here? Hey, Papa. I was just introducing myself, and this lady... You can't be... Yancy, I thought you knew better than bothering our guests. I'm not bothering anyone. I was just greeting the guests as Bertha taught me to. Right. I suppose Lady Iron has had enough of it. Now return to your room, young man. But Papa, I haven't done anything wrong. I said now. Papa? Please, Yancy. Just go. I shouldn't have yelled at him. You shouldn't have let your child anywhere near my room. You must understand, Lady Iron. Yancy, he's just a child. He had this letter, and it was sealed again, I'm afraid. What? Of course the message is protected against prying eyes, and yet something like that must not happen happen ever again. I trust you do understand the terms of our agreement and the consequences of its breaking, Lord Heatway. Yes, I do, my lady. My sincere apologies, Lady Iron. It just won't happen again. Very well. Good night. Let's see here. Read? Oh, great. It's a coded message. Use. Oh, the candle. Invisible ink, maybe? There you are. Yeah, see? Invisible ink. 2 use connections. Okay. Wait, but how do I... let's see. Our... well, book diary maybe? I guess I need to find... there we go. Head to the city of Castra. Use... use... can I... no, so this is just these 2 pages. Use... Lord... Alley headways. Yes, Lane's headways. Connections and gain... gain what? Gain trust, right? No. Where do I find the trust? Trust of... wait. No. Trust of... trust of... no. The good... okay. Connections and gain trust of the good people. There... to the next... next what? Let's see. Miracle, no. Wait. It's wait, that the word here. I just need to see. Wait, no. Come on. Let's see. Rest of his. There of the next. Next. It's last line is next something. Come on. Next time. It's not headway here. Well, headway, sorry. Message. Okay. Remain there and wait for next message. Okay. So head to the city of Cassia, use Lord Headway's connections and gain trust of the good people. Remain there and wait for the next message. The trust of the good people, huh? Probably it's about Prince Bryden and his men. I kind of like that decoding part. Ooh, did she burn the message? Interesting. Okay. Oh, well, that was it. Thank you for playing. We need your feedback on the demo. Please consider joining our Discord server. So that was it, everyone. That was the demo version of Dissension. Now, I know there is going to be another build, a newer build that's planned for February, but until then you can play this build and leave some feedback. You can find this demo on itch.io. Just see the link in the description below if you want to get it. And yeah, hopefully we'll get to see more, hopefully more content too in the next build, because I really want to see more puzzles, definitely, and hopefully more of the world without, you know, a lot of rain in it. But that was it, everyone. That was the first demo version of Dissension. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up right quick. And if you like what I do here, consider subscribing. Check out the back catalog. Subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/cryptichybrid, and bitchute.com/cryptichybrid. Subscribe on both channels at the very least. And after that, please take just half a minute to see the ways through which you can support me, so I can continue doing this for a very long time. Just you know, for all those ways of support, check out the stuff in the description below. You know, there's lots of links. PayPal link for fiat currency donations, paystring link for cryptocurrency donations. You can donate basic attention tokens, bats. If you use the Brave browser, you can donate on any video of mine on YouTube or any post that I make on Twitter. There's affiliate links and a creator tag for the Epic Games Store, the Humble Store, and Fanatical. Use those whenever you buy games from there. And yeah, thanks again for watching. This was Dissension, and until the next time we see each other, have an awesome day.